for Meredith's murder were overturned, but Italy's Supreme Court ruled the decision to release them was unsafe. The trial started in Florence earlier, but neither defendant was in court. Today, Meredith Kercher's family sent a letter to the court via their lawyer. They say this: "We desperately want to uncover the truth and find justice for Meredith, who was brutally taken away from us. Nothing will bring back our beautiful Meredith, and we will always have her in our hearts and in our memories. But we need to know what happened. She deserves at least the dignity of the truth." John Folane is the Rome correspondent for the Sunday Times and the author of Death in Perugia. He's been following the case and says new evidence is expected to be presented this time.
Under the Italian system, every court is very much independent, and each set of judges is free to decide what happens next. We're actually going over the same ground as before, lots of DNA evidence, arguments over forensics, but the outcome is pretty much unpredictable. The judge has agreed this afternoon to carry out some new tests on the kitchen knife, which the prosecution says was used to kill Meredith. There's a DNA sample, a small DNA sample there, which the previous court said it was no point in examining. This court is going to study it. So we're going to get, once again, the experts for the prosecution saying white, the experts for the defense saying black, and the judges trying to decide, trying to pick which one is right. It's being viewed by obviously by the lawyer for the Kercher family as a bit of an insult, as an indication of her guilt, because the Kercher lawyer believes in her guilt. But for the Italian system, she can be tried in absentia, and then obviously if she is convicted, there can be a request for extradition from the United States. There aren't many precedents. I don't think there are any precedents for Americans being sent abroad to serve a sentence in Italy, so it's very, very unlikely that she would be sent over. The interest may wane if Amanda Knox and Raffaele Sollecito are not present, because obviously much of the attention focused on Amanda Knox from the outset, because she was a young American student, she was abroad, and there was a huge I've never seen such an example of such political, national divisions between people thinking she was innocent and people thinking she was guilty. And I'm not sure that they will actually get the answers to their questions. The key questions, as you mentioned, was how and not why Meredith died. Each court has given a different version on that. Each judge has picked a different explanation. There's no guarantee that this court, or presumably another trial afterwards, if there is one, will actually settle all those questions.